Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Recently, I made this little fireplace using a burning armor stand, and I put a post on the Reddit about it, and a lot of people have asked me if I would do a quick tutorial. I've never done a tutorial before, so let's get right into it. Well, alright there, guys. I've got a bunch of supplies here ready to show you guys exactly how I made that. I'm in my Let's Play world, my Storytime Let's Play world, because I do not think that this stuff works in creative. I think some of it does, but not all of it. Get on with it, they say. Okay, so what we're going to do is using a burning armor stand, which now this campfire has been done a lot of times. I first saw it in Exumavoid's tutorial, and I know a lot of people have done that. I can't take credit for this. I don't know who first came up with it. It's stinking amazing. It's awesome. But it takes advantage of that burning armor stand, which is an armor stand on top of a bed in the middle of 4 blocks with a water block and a lava block that keeps it endlessly burning. This is what we're going to use to create the effect that we're going to create. I'm going to show you how to build this first, because you can use this in any number of ways to build any kind of fireplace that you want. So this is very important. Let's get on with it. Well, okay there, guys. In order to create this effect, I'm going to try to keep this video pretty quick. You need to create a 2x2 by 3 hole with a little bit of a notch cut out of it. You're going to throw yourself a bed down and then get yourself a couple cobblestone walls along this side, using water flowing towards the middle on this side. Then, with a couple pieces of sandstone, cover up this part because we don't need it anymore. Now we're going to cover up this back side here. These two fences are what are going to align our armor stands. So we're going to take a little bit of flowing water here. We're going to put this down. It gives us something to put our armor stand up against. Armor stand falls and it gets caught between these two fences and exactly in the middle of those 4 blocks. By being able to turn the direction of the armor stand, we can actually throw a bunch more down and create this neat pattern. Now, we can't take away this water yet. I'll show you why. The armor stand is going to move out of the way, bounce up and down like a freak, and ruin everything. So, with that armor stand still there, Exumavoid did a little timing thing. I find that if you just put a stone right there, it solves the whole issue. Now the armor stand's trapped. To keep it from bouncing up and down, it's because of that flowing block of water. Place the water right there and you are good to remove the cobblestone walls. After the cobblestone walls are removed, go ahead and remove this fence and put down the lava, and whabam! Burning armor stands will burn forever. On with it, they say. Well, okay there, gang faces. Now, the next thing we need to do, and this is where you can be, whoops, I need one more. This is where you can be as completely as creative as you want. From here, it is your own creation. You can do it however you want. I'm going to show you how I did that nifty little corner fireplace. Now, the only way to put blocks around this without screwing it all up is by pushing them into place with pistons. Now, in order to get the blocks all the way down and onto ground level, you're going to need to push 2 pistons. So I put 2 pistons up. Right now, I'm going to use any old block. I'm going to put that block in there, redstone block on there, one there, and it'll double push down into here. This is where you have to be careful. Do not remove the redstone first. When the piston retracts, sometimes it'll mess up the armor stands. Remove the pistons first. Okay, now that I've got one piston removed, it doesn't matter. I can remove the other blocks. Moving to the next one here, I will go double piston. Choose the block I want to put here. I'm going to make this the corner, and if you remember, the corner has got some coal, so I'm going to put some coal there. Redstone, redstone, pushing the coal down. Remove the piston first. Okay, now on with it, and we will go right around the corner and do the same for these sides. I'm going to go with cobblestone. Boop, boop, boop. Yes, one more time, and we will be finished. Boop, beep, boop, 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 boop. Nailed it. Okay, guys. So now we've got the base blocks down. And now in the first one over here, I mean, people want to do the campfires. They use just dirt and stuff like that. For me, I'm going to make this the corner fireplace in the house. So all I'm going to see is this one spot here. So I just used cobblestone there. It didn't really matter. On with it, they say. Next step Alright guys, just so you know, at this stage, you can use any material you want. The lava is far enough down and it is covered by all blocks. No fire spread will happen. This fire doesn't even hurt you. Okay, so the next step that I do is I do a layer with another piece of cobblestone in the back. We only need to go one high here because we've already filled in the other block. And I'm going to go with that, piston there, and a piston there, and a piston there. So cobblestone on each side like this. I'm just doing them all at once because I can. Iron gate in here is going to make a neat little enclosure. If you had some slime blocks, you could make this whole system much, much easier. Just like that. And I'm not sure, but I still remove the pistons first without retracting the redstone. And you are left with, I don't want to spoil it, I'm not even looking down. Perfect. You're left with this neat little corner fire. From here on out, we do not have to push anything with pistons anymore. So, on with it we will go. The sun is setting over there. Some of you guys are wondering, well, that doesn't look like the design that you had over there. And this is true. The design that I had over there actually has half slabs here. And it allows to give a little bit more room in the house that I was building over there because the house is very small. So you don't have to do it this way. And like I said, it is all up to you and however you want to build this. Actually, it's not half slabs there. I think I have stairs that go right there. But the rest of the house, I don't know why I even put blocks here. That was dumb. The rest of the house is made out of wood. So I'm going to show you that. Make sure you understand that it can be made out of wood. Oh, silly. Now I'm making bad block placements. Stupid. Okay, so in the design that I have wood, and I think there's some sandstone, I'm not sure. But this gives you the feel of what we're working with. I have added an extra armor stand. So I put an extra armor stand on here to put a top on the fire. Now, with an armor stand, the only way to work with it is to push blocks into place. So I will come up here. And we'll go one more, get out a piston, and stick that guy right on there. We're going to use cobblestone wall. I've been calling it fences, which doesn't make any sense because it's a wall. Put that guy right there. Boom, boom. And one more time, I forgot. Boop. And then I'm not sure what I put into place here. I think I just have another block. I'm not 100%. Not 100% positive. Boop. Doop. And clean this guy up here because I think that's the ceiling. And it's like it goes out the wall. Yeah, exactly. The only thing I'm missing here is those are stairs. All right, guys. I'm not cutting this out. I'm not cutting it all out. I'm not a tutorial maker, so I don't know all of these fancy things about getting everything ready. Let me know how I did. It's raining outside. Crap, it's going to be in the video. But yeah, like I said, I've never made a tutorial. Guys, let me know. Give me some feedback how I did on this tutorial. And there you have it. That is in a nutshell how I made this fireplace. I've made a lot more designs. I may give you a sneak peek right here at the end of this video of some of the other designs. And maybe I'll do some tutorials on them. One thing that I'm noticing is I didn't use a full block here. I used a half slab. A full block is blackening out the bottom of the armor stand. And actually looking at it, I may even like it that way. If you use a half slab here, you won't blacken out the armor stand, and the armor stand will be gray. So that is how I made the armor stand fireplace. Get on with it, they say. Well, all right there, ladies and gentlemen. Behind me, you can see a fireplace made using the same concept, but this one is much, much more complicated and I think looks really cool. I'm going to show you a couple of the neat designs in this one. Okay, so unlike the other fireplace that burns all of the time, this has got an on-off switch. Fantastic, and it works very well, using a dispenser and pulling the lava back. Also, it has a cauldron, so if you wanted, you could store water in there. And kind of acting as like the damper or the duct in the back of the fireplace, there's a furnace that you can put stuff in and use as well. One of the downsides to these fireplaces is that they don't actually create any light. But if you see, I have fixed that problem. Get out of here. Get out of here. And this fireplace does create light, and you can actually see it flickering. Wait for it. Flicker, flicker. Ah, pretty cool, yeah. And there's a lot of trickery to that. This is a lot more complicated build, but if people were really interested and liked this tutorial, I could make a tutorial on how to build this fireplace. Like I said, much more complicated, but I could still do it. Well guys, I'm out of here. I hope so very, very much that this tutorial, the first ever I've ever made, was helpful and you're able to start designing your own little fireplaces using these armor stands. And, you know, leave me some feedback. Tell me how I did. And other than that, you know, tune into some of my other videos to my Let's Play. The Storytime Let's Play is a lot of fun. I'd like to get some more people over there giving me ideas and inspiration. But until then, guys, like always, I'll be back.